Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction for another Max0r video, and this one is Monster Hunter World Review. Extinction, trademark. Colonialism, trademark. Oh, my two favorite subjects. Anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Now, I was not originally going to watch this one so soon, but I don't know why, it looked good. I like the thumbnail. I don't know, there's something about it. It's very... I don't know. I don't play Monster Hunter. I've said this many times in the past, actually. I feel like I've said it many times in the past, but if you're new to this video, or this channel, which you might be, you might be just watching Max0r videos. I do not play Monster Hunter. I've tried so many times. I tried back when the original came out on PS2 because it looked so cool. I can't get into the series. I really do try. I tried with Monster Hunter Rise. I tried Monster Hunter World. I've tried. I just cannot get into it. I know if I really get down and dirty into it, like I get past like 10-15 hours, I'll probably get into it, but I just can't. Anyway, so Monster Hunter World Review, these are fun videos even if you don't know the game, so let's get to it. Link in the description, go check it out yourself if you haven't. This is the second newest video, technically, so let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Monster Hunter The World is an action-style third-person beat-em-up, slice-em-up, carve-em-up, drink-em-up, kill-em all, where you play as John World, or the Joker and his normal cast,
Joker.
as we find and research the world's most amazing and charismatic megafauna, so we can peacefully relocate them to the afterlife.
I'm sorry. Relocate them to the afterlife. I'm sorry, I just...
where you play as John World,
John World,
Joker and his normal cast.
Kill me. That's such a great...
As we find and research the world's most amazing and charismatic megafauna, so we can peacefully relocate them to the afterlife. Do you ever regret not being born in time to hunt Siberian mammoth, or perhaps you're the kind of man...
Oh shit, was that Nickelodeon All-Star character Hugh Neutron?
Time to hunt Siberian mammoth,
there he is.
Or perhaps you're the kind of man who open carries to the zoo, waiting for the day that the chimps become excited. If so, this game could be for you. Set in the hostile and exotic wasteland of Australia.
Oh no, spooky skeletons! Oh my god.
Be for you. Set in the hostile and exotic wasteland of Australia, we play as an inherently bloodthirsty and violent race known only as Caucasoidus anglicus, and we're here to destroy the local environment as much as humanly possible, so I can wear it. Along the way, overcoming many varieties of horrifying creatures unknown to God, ranging from plausible and interesting specimen to...
So, I'm sorry, I have to pause, I'm sorry.
Creatures unknown to God.
Lol, did I put that shit there? Time to start more Albanian orphans.
Plausible and interesting specimen to fucking Thanos. And yes, I am reviewing Monster Hunter World and not Rise because the phrase Nintendo Switch port does not fill me with confidence. I'm sure it's a...
Well, technically, a Switch port. It was made for the Switch, right?
Fantastic game, but this looks like an excellent Garry's Mod map. So without further ado, it's time to explain to you my favorite animal cruelty simulator with a game attached to it.
Please talk about how annoying the story was in the beginning, because I was just like, all right, go on. I want home monsters. And then I got to it. I was like, I can't get into it. I wish I could. I'm just bad at it. Oh shit! By a moron. Part 1. I promise to edit. Wait, part 1. Part 1. I edit comprehensively. Yeah, that's it. I lied. It says I lied in the timestamp.
My son lost to this monster. Forced at Fistmost, Mobster Trucker is a game without options because there's a few of them. At least 3 monsters are present in the game, possibly 94, and every one of them has 2 armor sets. To hunt after these amazing beasts and where to find them, you need to get into the mindset of our distant ancestors. You see, humans are what we call persistence hunters, which means we kill by running down our prey until they beg us for death. For reference, our closest competitors in a marathon are sled dogs and a horse. Imagine for a moment that you're this big fucking turkey and it's almost time
that's like
for
the first thing you
Thanksgiving.
fight.
After a long and arduous battle, you run away as far as the turkey and it's almost time for Thanksgiving.
Look who came out of their cave.
After a long and arduous battle.
Just shooting in the face, Joker. Yeah, yeehaw, woo!
You run away as far as you can, but every time you turn around, he's still there. And even worse, it's wearing your skin. This is the mentality you must adopt if you're to survive.
It's wearing... I didn't even think about that. They're like, what the fuck? That's me!
The mammoth deserves to be extinct because he was weak. We arrived to this new world of possibility known as the Dennis parking lot as part of the 5th fleet.
Hey, god damn it.
We arrived to this new world of possibility.
God dogs all
parking.
Man murdered in Denny's parking lot.
As part of the
Okay.
Fifth Fleet of the Research Commission, exploring and murdering this vast continent to track down the whereabouts of an ancient elder dragon. Now, as someone from a country who killed millions of people,
Hell yeah, dude.
this is offensive. So when I heard that these killed millions of people so we could grow fucking vegetables.
I guess if you grow enough.
This is offensive. So when I heard that these bitches were doing it to find a lizard, I decided I would engage in genocide of my own volition. You will not need motivation to kill in this game. It comes about naturally, just like polio. And to bring about this
Wait, hold on.
need motivation to kill in this game. It comes about naturally.
Sus.
Just like polio. And to bring about you will not need motivation.
Why is SpongeBob in the iron lung?
It comes about naturally, just like polio.
Why does SpongeBob have a debilitating physical disability?
And to bring about this timely demise, we are given a choice of 14 weapons, all of them completely different from one another, like the light bow gun and the heavy bow gun and the bow. But let me tell you, if I were stranded alone on a desert island, I would probably choose the fucking gun, because the only people in this world that I trust are my two best friends, Smith and Wesson. This is why I chose the gun lance, which is what you think it is. Now, of course I could have chosen the literal machine gun, but playing with these weapons changes the game into a first-person shooter where the objective is to keep the gun away from your mouth. Instead, I was drawn to the insect glaive because 1, it lets me literally fly and the floor is paying taxes. 2,
God damn it, man. His fucking editing is great. Dude, he added fucking like Windows Movie Maker title font shit. What is this, fucking 2008? I love it. It lets me literally fly.
And the floor is paying taxes. 2, I get to lace a giant
Only 2008 kids will get it.
B with C4 high explosives and throw it at people. And yes, there is an
I just thought about it. I was 18 when it was 2008.
a tree dedicated to bees.
Dr. Bees! Speaking of 2008. Pretty close.
Oh,
come like a... I'm sorry. I know people are screaming at me right now. I have to.
That lets me spam custom dialogue.
Yeah! And it will come like a flood of pain. We'll ride upon the dragon's back. Okay.
In the game, a side note, you can fully customize your automatic callouts to preemptively diagnose the cause of your teammate's death.
Skill issue.
But your choice isn't just between weapon types, but also weapon
My
elements, which is very funny. But your choice isn't just between weapon types.
No, thank you. Only thing I'll be spreading is my ass when I take a fast shit.
But also weapon elements. I won't get into it now since there are a few of them, but my favorites would have to include the dragon element, the sleep element, or even blast element. Every monster is weak to blast element, so with all these varied choices, chances are high that at least one weapon speaks to your specific mental illness. Just
smash you, Lois. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, I get you. Alright, part 2, okay. I get you. Part 2 in the video, not like his other videos.
Exactly why you're here. I too want to know what this thing's foreskin looks like on my mantelpiece. Fortunately, World has you covered. I haven't really explained this because it's in the title, but in this game you hunt monsters. This doesn't just mean killing them, although they're in the title, but in this game you hunt monsters.
His species has gone extinct. Be careful with firearms, be careful with cars, be careful with Genshin Impact. God damn, be careful with God. This what?
Doesn't just mean killing them, although there is a lot of them. There's 2 ways to complete a hunt, Republican and Democrat. Both of them result in endless pain for the animal.
God damn, that joke was
There's
good.
2 ways to complete a hunt,
Republican or Democrat?
Both of them result in endless pain for the animal. Here's the difference. Killing them by slowly breaking each individual bone is a mercy. Capturing them will always give you more body parts than skinning them, which can include their skulls. The only logical conclusion is that we disassemble them like a crab factory, and those are the lucky ones because the other ones are subjected to cockfighting, and my bet always wins. The gameplay of Angry Birds can best be described as Bloodborne with no health bars. For most monsters, that's okay because counting broken bones is enough, but some of these bastards spend more time close to death than Joe Biden. In fact, while hunting, your prey will attempt to escape you several times and fail. Really, the entire gameplay loop is just finding new things to turn inside out and then fashioning yourself the perfect drip out of their intestines. Of course, there's a lot of ways to build your swag with a myriad of skills like the fast food build, the eating less build, the eating for free build, and lest we forget, the mushroom consumption build to complete my ultimate McDonald's form. No self-respecting hunter would ever think of going outside without slightly reducing the effects of minor wind pressure. Or you can do damage. like a
Yeah,
fucking
like a
moron.
fucking
Take your
what?
armor for a spin and throw a body in the bin. Repeat until
I'm an
you
idiot.
win. That's the entire game. This being said, there are
Star Wars.
complications. It's better to think of them not like video game enemies, but very stupid cats. And like cats, these bitches are territorial, sometimes even going so far as to beat each other to death while
Good.
fighting them. But I think my favorite example of this
Good.
would have to
Go
be
at it.
Eastern Icon. This bastard is designed to wander into random battles, catch you in 4K HD, and then leave for literally no fucking reason. And if that doesn't suit your fancy, there's always Bazinga Goose, whose
Oh,
sole
no,
objective is
Bazinga
tracking you
Goose.
down across the map to carpet bomb you for the crime of playing the game. Now, I don't normally play Monster Hunter.
Yeah, you know, you're just breaking all the bones of every fucking monster just so you can get some sick fucking armor.
I'm more of a Connect 4 SpongeBob man, but the sheer variation on display here is really something. Every single animal has their own unique role, and mine is putting them into a museum. As a rule, for every single
Isn't that at the museum?
has their own
Yo,
unique
shout out, it's
role,
the
and
best
mine is
trilogy
putting them
ever.
into a museum.
Hell yeah.
As a rule, for every single
Best
kind
trilogy.
of beast, if violence does not work, use additional violence.
Yo, Mr. Oh shit, Pitbull's gonna be in
Now
this?
that we have a good understanding of our victims, it's time to take our domestic violence international, because this
Oh shit, some
is a
Amber Heard
Monster
shit.
Hunter
What?
world, one that makes no fucking sense, both geographically and ecologically, just like the real Australia. So upon beginning the game, we
Giant
make our way
spiders?
across the
I agree.
dangerous but inoffensive lands
Oh, no,
of New
PewDiePie.
South Wales, learning the basics, surviving, and expanding our newly founded gulag of Sydney. This hell will be your basic
got a
operations for
gulag?
most of the game, complete with every kind of
Is
amenity
it funny that people are... never mind. Fuck
you can
it.
expect from Savage Welshman. It's here that we rearm, research, and reforge my weapon again because I am indecisive. There's even a pig that
What did that say?
we rearm, research, and reforge my weapon again
Martha, what?
because I am
Martha, if you're reading this, I stopped drinking and deleted online poker.
indecisive. There's even a
Why'd
pig
you say that name?
that won't stop following me. You can pet it,
Fuck
but
outta
not
here,
too
pig.
much,
Hey!
because what matters is
What the
consent.
fuck?
But most importantly, this is where we use racial segregation, because for some reason, the only chefs in the entire camp are cats, and this is a very unsanitary cooking environment. You see, food isn't just a buff, and it's not just a cutscene. It's fucking mandatory. I mean, just look at the cardio. My body's an airplane powered by dead chickens. To put it simply, the game is unplayable with an empty stomach for two reasons. One, it looks like this.
Alright,
To
gotta
put it
read
simply,
that.
the game
My
is
brain does not
unplayable with an
process things that
empty
quick.
stomach for two
I'm sorry, me when I am racist.
reasons. One, it looks like this. And two, I don't have to explain shit. The next areas on our list are what I collectively call
fine.
the stank tank. And to get there, we need to contact the 3rd Expedition
Oh, I've been in the stank tank.
Fleet, who have spent the last 30 years smoking weed in their spaceship.
Should watch this on 420.
This is pretty much why we're here. This new environment is firstly comprised of the Coral Highlands, which are filled with a beautiful and alien ecology, able to support a wide range of pit bulls and more
There you go.
literal balloon animals. From this point onward,
Fuck that.
biology is
Pop
more
'em.
of a suggestion, but looking just underneath the surface, we find
All
that
those inflation fetish.
this point onward,
Fetishes?
biology is more of a suggestion.
What's the opposite of fetish?
But looking just underneath the surface,
Alright, that's what I was going for. Me as a child laborer, attaining valuable skills in the coal
we
mines.
find the true
Thank
source
you.
of this bizarre life. It's death. The Rotten Vale is an area built and designed
Okay.
to simulate.
Oh, this is the
San Francisco and
most-
is sustained only by the
I can't even say anything.
miracle of rotting corpses
Fuck it.
and feces. You may be asking yourself some important questions right
Kill
now,
me.
such as, can the smell kill me?
I forgot. Can it kill? Can it be your cat guy? Your pelico? This is called, right? Pelico?
Or as it turns out, every monster in the new world has an inherent instinct to die here, specifically, which begs the question, why do predators even exist if they can just wait? And also, yes, the stench physically hurt. Question,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to.
and why do predators even exist if they can
Clearly, you don't own an air
just
fryer.
wait? And also,
Alright.
yes, the stench physically hurts you. Technically, these are all the areas you need to beat the game by about 30%. Because upon entering our next area,
What the
Monster
fuck?
Hunter turns
that
up the heat
costume?
and scales every monster back to being threatening again. Yes,
No.
even the Great Jack Rusty. That means more weapons, more armor, and even more temptation to kill every mammal larger than myself. Again, it's safe to say that this game has a time requirement. So after 30
Whoa.
months or so, we finally arrive to the temperate lands of Western Australia. You You know, the state that lost a civil conflict with flightless birds. Fortunately for us, biology is no longer a
Doesn't surprise
suggestion.
me.
It's a restraining order. We've got fish that swim through molten magma, lizards that eat rocks, and of course, my personal favorite animal, Thanos. His
Oh,
main attack
shit.
is the crush force of his rock-solid chin.
Good time.
I do think they could have worked
Thanos
on the whole
pod.
controlling the monster mechanic a little better. It really breaks down when you encounter the fire. But among the
What? I'm sorry. My brain is horny. I don't know why I said
the
that.
crush force of
Horny for info. I need to know. What? Thanos pod.
Although I do think they could have worked on the whole controlling the monster mechanic a little better. It really breaks down when you encounter the fire. But among the many features of this game, we haven't
You
even
can control monster. Oh, joke. Why did that look weird?
close to the train wreck that is the story. After all, there is a
Oh,
reason
we're
we
gonna talk about the
ventured into
story?
the land of unusual thermodynamics. It's just a really bad reason.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We have some sick gear. God has forsaken this game.
First of all, we can tell that this game is a literary masterwork by the fact that characters do not have names. Who can forget such personalities as the Handler, the Commander, and a fucking Ganondorf?
The cum
Who can
salamander?
forget such personalities as the
The handler. Hey, fartner.
the Commander,
The cum salamander. That's what I thought it said.
fucking Ganon.
Yeah, I was about to say
The
Ganon. He
story
did
is
look like
comprised
Ganon.
of two major arcs. Where in the world is the
She's the lean
50-foot tall
monster.
lizard? And gee, I wonder what Ganon is up to. Both of which are made excessively worse when the game automatically sets the handler to be in a catsuit. And at this point, I'm
What?
afraid of turning it off. Okay. One last thing, everyone. If I see anyone else on this fucking ship say the words Nekopara cosplay, I will invert your penis with my foot. For the first arc of our multiple-stage manga that ends in a sex
I
scene,
want
we
that.
chase after
What?
penis with my foot. For the first arc of our multiple-stage manga that ends in a sex scene. We chase after the amazing boss fight Zora Magdaros as we apparently forget the location of a giant kaiju several times. This being said, you don't want to find him because his boss battle is an environmental puzzle primarily comprised of loading cannonballs for 30 minutes and then waiting for the boss to move very slowly. That way we can penetrate him with our minutes and then waiting for the boss
What
to
did that
move
say? What did that say? I saw PP.
very slowly.
I showed you my PP. Please respond. I showed you my PP. Please respond.
That way we can penetrate him with our oddly phallic spear that extends repeatedly.
Fuck!
And for the second
Hell
arc of
yeah.
our new Genshin anime on Spike TV,
What?
we
This was Genshin. Spike TV. Does that still exist?
team up with Ganon to discover new and amazing elder dragons all across the continent. And of course, I mean discover like the Vikings meant trade. This is where some of the toughest and most annoying bosses in the entire game happen, featuring such great fights as Nergigante, whose name I cannot say with a hard R, the COVID Beast, and my personal favorite, Margaret Thatcher's Nightmare. Of course, there is more to this
Wait,
game,
what?
COVID Beast, and my personal favorite, Margaret
COVID beat.
Thatcher's Nightmare. Of course, there is more to this game because there's always more, but that is basically
We're almost
how
done.
you beat the first half. So, there's an expansion for this game that is more expensive than the game itself, which doubles the content and
Oh.
playtime. I'm gonna be fucking real, guys. I'm not covering that shit. This video is supposed to be short because I made it while on vacation, and vacation for me means working 8 hours a day. This game is lengthy, and you should definitely play it if
Hey,
you
Max0r
have the time.
fucking
But in my current mental state, I
work
do not.
hard.
So with the release of Elden
Joker.
Ring, I think it's time to move on to a better project. This is basically a Max0r filler episode, and if you like World, then just get the Iceborne expansion because it's more of the same, but twice as
It's
tall,
icy
and
and
most of the
cold.
monsters are on crack. And just to prove it, half of the footage in this review is Iceborne. This is
What?
a game that I believe you have to experience because there's just so much, and yet
I know.
so little time.
You gotta
Thanks
play
for
it. I
watching,
know.
Got spurs that jingle,
Oh,
jangle, jingle,
Jingle jangle,
as I go riding merrily along.
jingle jangle,
And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single?
jingle jangle,
And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle. Anyway, all right. That was great. Max0r, you did it. You made another great video. Wow, look at me on Max0r. I make great videos. Fucking whatever. Jesus. Fucking grow a pair. Anyway, that was great. Actually, that one was less confusing than I thought it would be, considering I haven't played Monster Hunter World, and I haven't even watched people play Monster Hunter World, which is unfortunate because I've heard that's actually a super fun game to watch. Only reason why I haven't really is because I just don't understand the mechanics. Even though I've tried so many times. The most I've ever gotten into Monster Hunter is the PSP, I think Freedom Unite 2? I think it was 2. Or was it just called Freedom 2? I don't know. It was one of those games. I played probably about 15 hours of that one, but that was back when it first came out, and 15 hours ain't shit, as I'm sure this video will tell you, considering he played 150 hours and he's not even done. But I really want to play these type of games. I want to have the attention span for this shit, but I just don't. I just don't. And there's too many games. But Monster Hunter World looks like a pretty great game, so I'm glad people love it. I have a feeling you're gonna get a new Monster Hunter game announced, like a big one, like a World 2 announced this year. That's my guess. At that George Clooney thing or whatever. What's his name? Jeff Keighley. George Clooney, Jeff Keighley, same person. Jeff Keighley thing happening in a couple weeks. So actually, it might be at the Microsoft thing, because I think Monster Hunter World, I want to say, got announced at the Microsoft press conference for 2017. Anyway, that was great. So there you go. Link in the description if you want to check it out yourself without all the fucking pausing. I know, I'm sorry, but hey, if you want to get the most out of a Max0r video, I feel like you need to pause. Like, if you're just watching it, you're gonna miss a lot of shit. You know, and I wish the early videos I watched of Max0r I actually paused. I really do. I didn't want to pause at first because I feel like it would ruin the flow. But you need a break anyway. I'm sorry, the flow will make you go fucking nuts. And also, you're gonna miss a lot of shit. You're just gonna miss a lot of the content. I ain't put a lot of work in to put all that crazy editing in there. If you're gonna miss most of it, what's the point? So, and I probably still missed a couple things here and there. Like I got the info sometimes when it was going by quick. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Until next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.